Hello and welcome to the reference types. So the first one we're going to cover, and the most important one, is arrays. So object type I have already covered previously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with arrays, and later on I will come back to object one more time in order to explain some advanced concepts such as constructor and so on. Okay, prototype and all that stuff. So in JavaScript, arrays can hold any type of data such as string, number, objects, it doesn't really matter. Arrays itself, it can hold any type of data. Okay, so that's important. Next, create array using a new keyword or array literal. So array is a reference type. You already know that, right? So how do we create one? We create using this. Let me assign it to a variable. Variable colors equals to, let's say we want to create an array. Okay, new keyword and array using the array constructor. Okay, so same as objects, we create array using the new array, or we can even use the array literal. And in fact, this is a preferred way because it's easy. It's widely used. Same as objects, you can use arrays using the array literal. If you go with this way, let's say if you want to create an array of colors, so how do you do it? Just specify red, separated by comma, green, yellow. You want to see it in the console, colors. So what do we see here? Okay, we see an array. Great. Okay, so that's how we create an array. And we could even use array literal. Let's do that. Okay, so it's exactly the same. Okay, so that's array. Now we can do a lot of things with arrays, and we're going to cover all these, okay, one by one. No need to worry. And by the end, you'll be a ninja, because with these methods you can almost do anything. Find out the length of the array, but it's pretty straightforward. Colors dot length. So let's say 3. Same as objects, with arrays we can access the particular array using the bracket notation. For example, if I want to get the first one, I'm sure you know the first one begins with 0 and goes to 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, so let's see that. Red, yeah, perfect. 0 is red, 1 is green. Okay, so that's how we can access the arrays. Length property is not just to know the length, but we can also set, let's say we have 1, 2, 3. The length is currently 3, but if I set to 2, guess what happens? What happens is the array length is automatically contracted to just 2. Okay, so refresh, array length is 2. Now if I do console log one more time and try to see the colors, let's see what we see here. As you can see, we got only 2 items because length I set, so it's like getting rid of the last one and just keeping 2. And you can set the length to more than what you have as well. Refresh, and all these are empty ones, however it is total 100. Okay, so it's pretty flexible arrays. So before I end this video, I'm going to do one more thing. How do we know that it is an array type? Because that becomes important later down the road. Because we did use before a type of operator to find out the primitive types. So same with this one. To find out the array, we can use the array is array method. Okay, so there's array is array method. We can do is we can say array is array, and this is a method that is available in the array itself. So in here you can pass colors. So is it an array type? Let's say it's true. So that way you get to see whether it's an array or not. So what we covered in this video, we covered that arrays hold any type of data. It can hold a string, number, we can give a different number, we can give 99, we can give another array inside 1, Okay, so as you can see, it works. Okay, so it can hold any type of data. Okay, the first one done. Create an array using new keyword or using object literal. Array literal, it's pretty straightforward. We use the array literal, which is a preferred way and easy way. That's done. You can pass items to array constructor or literal. Yeah, we did that. We passed here. That's how we created. Pretty easy. Access using bracket notation. Yeah, colors 0, and we get to see red. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Set values using the bracket notation. So equals to purple. We did this purple. Yeah, easy to set. Detecting array is using is array. Okay, so we use that. We can also use instance of, but you cannot rely on that all the time. Okay, colors instance of array. This is another way of detecting array, you know, as you can see, true. All right, so we covered up to here. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy, right? Now all these useful methods we're going to learn step by step in the coming videos. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.